Hi guys, so I just wanted to make a video because I honestly miss teaching for you guys in the classroom and actually talking to you, but also at the same time I want to make sure that writing notes doesn't get stale and that you guys understand what it is that you're writing down. Right now you guys are into the second chapter of Joshua, and you guys are going to be kind of dipping into the third chapter, which is where things really get interesting. So I just wanted to make this video to help explain what it is that you guys are learning about. Joshua and the Israelites are just on the edge of Canaan. They haven't yet gotten in there and really overtaken it. Remember, they're afraid of the people in there because they're big, strong people. So right now, Joshua is getting ready to go and invade Canaan. What he does first is he sends out 2 spies. These guys are scouts. They're going in to look at the land, and they're really afraid of this city that they've heard of before, Jericho. You guys might know Joshua fit the battle of Jericho and the walls came tumbling down. Well, Joshua's saying, hey, when you guys go in there, check out the land, make sure you hit up the city of Jericho because we want to know what kind of people we're dealing with. So they go in to investigate Jericho, and the walls they do their job. They're big walls, and not that the city is gigantic. Ancient cities, if it was even a bustling city, it would only be like maybe a couple thousand people, maybe the size of the town that I went to college in. It's not that big. However, the walls are there to do their jobs. They've got to scale walls and then go in and actually get into the city walls as well. So they've got quite a mission ahead of them. What these 2 spies do, what actually happens is that they encounter a prostitute. Her name is Rahab, and so they decide to spend the night with her in her home. Not to do what you're thinking they're doing, but they do need a place to stay. She wants to leave this life, and she wants to follow God, and she actually ends up helping the spies. They actually, people know that the spies are in there, and the news spreads to the king. And she's like, hey, I'll help you guys out, but you have to help me out. In exchange, they save her and her family if she ends up putting a red rope outside of her window when the Israelites come in and invade. So the 2 spies, they're with Rahab, and the sign that it's her house is that they put a red cord on her window. So now it comes down to a tough decision that could get Rahab into some serious trouble if she gets caught. Men from the king come into her house and they say, hey, listen, we know that you've got spies. Where are the spies that came to your house? And she can either say, hey, listen, they're hiding right here. Go get them. Or she can say, hey, they were here, but they're gone now. It's up to her. She ends up telling the men, hey, listen, they were here, but now they're gone. If you catch up to them, I'm sure they won't be too far gone. So what does this story tell us? Hey, well, it tells us that God is going to spare those who will leave Baal worship. Remember, these people are not worshiping God. They're worshiping foreign pagan gods that don't exist. They're bowing down to statues. They're sacrificing things to God that he finds abhorrent. And unfortunately, Rahab is in the minority. She is a duck among swans. She is the person that has good integrity and a good, kind heart among everybody else who is doing the wrong thing. Just like this house in the storm, God spares people who worship him and who do not give in to the crowd. So how do you get into Canaan? Now we are into chapter 3. The spies return, and Joshua is ready to lead Israel into Canaan. However, you have to cross the Jordan River, and that's not an easy thing to do. Some people, they still doubt that he can really replace Moses. They're like, he's the new guy. He's never going to be as good as Moses. However, God is going to use the Jordan River to establish Joshua's true authority as the brand new leader of Israel, and we are going to pick it up from there. But for right now, thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to help you guys out by giving an explanation just to make sure that writing notes isn't becoming stale and that you guys truly are taking the time to read what this story says and how it can affect our lives and produce people of faith. All right. Thank you guys.